Ah, Final Fantasy theme. I can never get tired of it. Oh, and from what I've heard, the soundtrack for this game is spectacular. Like, things that I've heard so far, plus what I've heard people say about it. This reminds me of Kingdom Hearts immensely.
Here.
I do hear you.
Here. Feel.
Okay. Ooh, whoa, okay. That actually kind of spooked me a bit. Who are you? I don't remember anything about this story.
Feel. Think.
Okay. Am I, like, being born? I seriously don't remember what's happening. Whoa. I look badass. That is really cool. Okay. Oi. Oi! Getting some Skyrim vibes now? You alright, lad? You're moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. That'll be the Aether, I reckon. Some are more prone to the sickness than others. No need to fret, though. You'll get used to it soon. Or you'll soon get used to it. Hey, can I have some of that? Oh, Moogles! This is completely different to what I began with from my Marauder class. Feeling better, Kupo? Aha, you can see us! I had a feeling you could, Kupo. We're Moogles! And we live in this wood! I fucking love Moogles. Normal folks can't see or hear us, which makes you special, Kupo. And seeing as how you're special, maybe you can tell us something. I don't know how to voice these things. Like, maybe Moogles are just like, the war's been relentless of late. All the strange things happen. Have you heard? Where is anything suspicious, Kupo? I'll just voice them normally. Yo, 2 people are drinking in, none of them gotten to me yet. Of course you haven't. You've only just arrived. Well, there's nothing for it then. We'll just have to keep looking. Nice to meet you, Kupo. Gridania's still a fair way off, in case you were wondering. Seeing as you're awake, how's about you keep me company till we get there? Them young'uns don't much care for conversation, see? They're right there. Calling them out on their shit is just kind of rude. Bremont's the name, and peddling's me trade. As for your good self, judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you were one of them new adventurers. Am I warm? I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business. These days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? To amass a fortune. Fortune, eh? Well, it's a dream we've all had at one time or another. Once you've learned to handle yourself in a fight, you'll want to pay a visit to whichever crafting or gathering guild tickles your fancy. Gridania is renowned for its leatherworkers and carpenters, not to mention its botanists. Adventuring ain't just about killing things, after all. A peaceful pastime may help you make your... I am all over the place with this voice. A peaceful pastime may well help you make your fortune. Just remember, though, there are more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. Yo, okay, that tripped me out for a second. I thought those were his actual eyes. Halt! Go no further! What's this, then? Ooh! Ooh. What's going on? A skirmish has broken out up ahead with the XIV. For your own safety, you must remain here until... Are those the XIV? Oh no, those are the XIV. Bloody hells! We shall hold them here and try to break clear! I want to fight though. Let me fight. That was too bleeding close. Nice of the XIV to send us a welcoming party though, eh? Joking aside, this won't be the last time you meet those feathered fiends, so just you take care, alright? By the by, is this your first trip to Gridania? Yes. It is. I don't know where Gridania is. It is! Well then, let this journeyed itinerant tell you the ins and outs of your destination. The city of Gridania lies slap bang in the middle of the Black Shroud, the biggest, lushest forest in all of Eorzea. Though it ain't near as lush as it used to be, saying that, not since the Calamity laid half of it to waste. The destruction prompted a herd of new nasties to move in and give the XIV unneeded encouragement. Birdman raids have become a daily occurrence. Ah, at long last. Behold Gridania, the forest nation blessed by the elementals. This place sounds beautiful.
The Black Shroud, the ancient forest, close to the heart of Eorzea. Beneath the boughs of its towering trees lies the woodland city-state of Gridania.
Wait a second, I may have been here at one point. With Renkin.
Once a sanctuary from the world beyond the hedge, even the mighty elementals, eternal guardians of the forest, could not forestall the coming of the 7th Umbral Era.
I love this man's voice.
However, the goddess Nofika was never one to forsake her children, and today she welcomes another brave soul.
That's me. That's me.
One who may yet play a telling role in the tale of this great realm.
And here's where we part ways, son. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares. Then it's back to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this by way of thanks for keeping me company. Oh, what a nice old man. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square.
May the matron take him to her bosom, that he may never want. And in his heart, sow serenity, purity, and sanctity.
So, does choosing a different class make the intro section different? Maybe. I don't know. Because when I chose to go with the Marauder class, it started me off at a Limsa Lomansa? I think? No, that's not what it was called. It was something like that, though. You there! Yes, you! Your face is not known to me. Newly come to the city, no doubt. I am Bertenant, a wood whaler of Gridania. It is my duty to protect our nation from her enemies while welcoming those who may yet prove her friends. Let us see which you are. Welcome to Gridania, a vibrant forest, nation cradled in the bosom of nature. Level 1, coming to Gridania. To be recognized as an adventurer in the city-state of Gridania, you must first register yourself with the Adventurers Guild. So this sounds pretty similar to what was going on for the Marauder class as well, it's just in a different location. Another great adventurer, I presume. I thought as much. We cannot allow strangers to wander Gridania unchecked and untested. Before you rush off and begin pestering every second citizen for work, I suggest you make yourself known at the Carline Canopy. That's the headquarters of the local Adventurers Guild, in case you are wondering. The Carline Canopy is the building you see behind me. Speak to Mother miqo'te within, and she will take you in hand. I have a feeling I'm butchering all of these names. I've begun a quest. Yay! I'm gonna need to get used to this movement. Well, well, what have we here? I don't know how to do lady voices. Well, well, what have we here? A wide-eyed and wondering young adventurer, come to put your name down at the guild, I assume? I was about to say I presume. That would also work, but it's incorrect. Welcome. miqo'te's my name, or Mother miqo'te as most... miqo'te? miqo'te. I'll just say miqo'te. Mother miqo'te as most call me, and the Carline Canopy is my place. As the head of the Adventurers Guild in Gridania, I have the honor of providing guidance to the fledgling heroes who pass through our gates. No matter your ambitions, the guild is here to help you attain them. In return, we expect you to fulfill your duties as an adventurer by assisting the people of Gridania. A fine deal, wouldn't you agree? To an outsider's eyes, all may seem well within our nation, but naught could be further from the truth. The people live in a state of constant apprehension. The XIV and various gangs of common bandits provide an unending supply of trouble, trouble compounded by the ever-present threat of the Garlean Empire to the north, and that is to say nothing of the calamity. That is a brick wall of text. Even now, the wounds have barely begun to heal. But I speak of it as if you were there. Forgive me, 5 years past, Eorzea was well nigh laid to waste when a dreadworm emerged from... A dreadworm? Dreadworm sounds very terrible. I'm still caught up on that. When a dreadworm emerged from within the lesser moon, Dalamud, and rained fire upon the realm, it is this which people call the Calamity. Scarcely a square malm of the 12 woods was spared the devastation, yet despite the forest's extensive wounds, not a soul among us can recall precisely how it all happened. I am well aware of how improbable that must sound to an outsider. It is improbable, but it's also true. For reasons we can ill explain, the facts surrounding the Calamity are shrouded in mystery. There are as many versions of the events as there are people willing to recount them. Yet, amidst the hazy recollections and conflicting accounts, all agree on one thing, that Eorzea was saved from a certain doom by a band of valiant adventurers. Whatever else we've misremembered, none of us have forgotten the heroes who have risked life and limb for the sake of the realm. And yet, whenever we try to say their names, the words die upon our lips. And whenever we try to call their faces to mind, we see naught but silhouettes amidst a blinding glare. Thus have these adventurers come to known as the Warriors of Light. Ahem. Pray do not feel daunted by the deeds of legends. We do not ask that you become another Warrior of Light, only that you do what you can... only that you do what you can to assist the people of Gridania. Now, please don't tell me what I can and cannot do, lady. I will become a warrior of light, a warrior of darkness, or whatever the hell that I can become. Just watch me. Great or small, every contribution counts. I trust you will play your part. All that's left then is to conclude the business of registration. Here's a quill. Scrawl your name right there. Oh, and I would appreciate it if you used your real name. There's a special place in the 7th Hell for those who use amusing aliases. I feel like there's a backstory there. Ira Varian, And you're quite sure that this isn't an amusing alias? Very well. From this moment forward, you are a registered adventurer of Gridania. Nation blessed of the elementals, and the bounty of the 12's wood. The guild expects great things from you. Look at what just arrived, another God's damned adventurer. Don't you start with that. Adventurers are the very salve that Gridania needs. She's angry. The Elder Seed Seer herself bade us welcome them with open arms. Do you mean to disrespect her will? Of course not. Lest you forget, it is my sworn duty to uphold the peace. Am I to blame if outsiders bring mistrust upon themselves? This guy is racist. You, adventurer, mind that you do not cause any trouble here, or I shall personally cast you out of this realm and into the 7th Hell. Wow, that is an intense threat. Very much taken. Ahem. Pay that outburst no mind. He meant only to counsel you. Don't protect him. Suspicious characters have been prowling the 12's wood of late, you see, and the wood whalers feel they cannot afford to take any chances. As is often the way with folk who live in isolation, Gridanians are wont to mistrust things they do not well know, your good self included. Fear not, however, given a catalogue of exemplary deeds, in no more than a handful of years, the locals will surely warm to you. On behalf of my fellow citizens, I welcome you to Gridania. May you come to consider our nation as your own in time. I like this lady. Mother Mioun, she is very nice. Let us begin at the beginning, shall we? Now that you are a formal member of the Adventurers Guild, we must be sure you have a firm grasp of the fundamentals of adventuring. Your first task is to visit the Aetheryte. As a device that enables instantaneous transportation, the Aetheryte plays a key role in the life of the ever-wandering adventurer. For your second task, you are to visit the Archers Guild. There is no better place to learn the arts of the bow. For your third and final task, I would have you visit the markets at the heart of Old Gridania's commercial district. There is, however, more to the markets than buying and selling goods. Speak with Parsemontret and listen well to his counsel. The master merchant can be uncooperative at times, so be sure to offer him one of my most famous eel pies. Like so many men, he is much more charitable when his stomach is full. Here, I made a batch not long ago. You have your tasks, Ira. May Nofika guide your path. Guess I should head up to the Aetheryte crystal. I remember there was a big crystal up here, and if I remember correctly, those are the Aetherites. Okay. I attuned. Greetings, adventurer. I see you are faithfully following Mother Mioun's instructions. Allow me to offer you a bit of instruction myself. I am Nicia, of the Wood Whalers, and I know a thing or two about the Aetheryte. Yes, the big crystal right there. Aetherites are devices that tap into ethereal energies and are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport, the most common transportation spells, make direct use of the Aetherites and their connection to the flow of Aether. And as these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea, Any adventurer worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune themselves to each one. Truly, a few things in this world are so useful to an intrepid explorer. Should you wish to learn more about the Aetherite or transportation magic, I am here to answer your questions. Thank you, Nicaea. Return learned. You attune with the Aetherite, you are now able to use the return spell. Cool! So I have to go find the Archers Guild. Oh, there's someone in here. Carpenter's Guild. Ideal is looking for an adventurer to deliver a forgotten item. Ah, an adventurer! Precisely what we needed! Not a moment ago, we dispatched our newest recruit, Artor, to inspect miqo'te's amphitheater. Regrettably, the young cure has more spirit than sense, and he charged off without his tools. Suffice it to say, he won't be getting any work done. Would you be so kind as to deliver them to him? Wonderful! Seek out Lohelic in the acorn orchard behind the atrium. He should have the Artor's tools. Okay, I can see where I'm supposed to go now. There's Lohelic. Lohelic? Here they are, still fresh and unused as the day he got them. Doubt he's even realized he left the bloody things behind. First day and he forgets his tools. Daft sods need to kick up the... Okay. Okay, sure. I know all about adventurers. You'll do anything for a reward, won't you? Well then, I want you to make Annalie laugh. She's no good with strangers, so first you should introduce yourself politely, with a bow. Bow? Oh, did she say something? Okay. Oh. I gotta stop clicking randomly. What's next? Express your joy to Annalie. Emotes. Joy, joy, joy! Oh, the ears twitch, it's so cute! You're odd. Well now, Nicolau. I think she's starting to like you. Good. Now that you've broken the ice, I bet that if you surprise her and just start dancing, she'll laugh her head off. If you say so, kid. Let me knock your socks off here. Whoop, emotes. Dance. Dance. Where's dance? There it is. Oh, wow, okay. Got some fancy feet there. Yeah, I got her to laugh. Looked like fun. Maybe I should try it sometime. Aw, that's cute! Alright, what does Nicolau want now? Thank you, you're pretty good at this. Thank you, Nicolau. Annalie lost her father. Aw. Okay, Annalie lost her father 5 years ago during all the fighting. She hasn't laughed much since then. So I wanted to... I mean, we're all worried, but a lot of the younglings have been following me around lately, and... you wouldn't understand. Anyway, thanks for the help. Okay, I feel really good about myself. I'm glad I went through this. You're a good kid, Nicolau. If you're a kid. So there is a checkbox over here somewhere. I'm just gonna follow that. Alright. Okay, so this must be the Archers Guild. There's an Aethernet shard. Okay, cool. Greetings, friend. You have found your way to the Archers Guild. Do you seek to uncover the secrets of our art? Now that I think on it, you have the look of one who has received Mother Mioun's gentle instruction. Very well, I shall give you a brief introduction to archery and the Archers Guild. Okay. The skills practiced by our archers allow them to gauge an enemy's weakness from afar and turn the tide of a battle with a single well-placed arrow. Should you join us, you will be taught to do the same. Archery is practiced in Gridania was born of two distinct styles of bowmanship. The first was devised by the longbow sentries of the Elizin, who once ruled the lowlands, while the second belonged to the shortbow hunters of the formerly nomadic miqo'te. Though the two peoples began as rivals, they gradually learned to live together in harmony. During this time, they learned from one another, their two schools of archery intermingling to give birth to the art as it is known today. For a time, the bow was used primarily for hunting, but as the hunters vied with one another to prove who was the better shot, there emerged a group of archers whose ultimate goal lay not in the practical pursuit of prey, but in perfection. Thus, the Archers Guild was born from the ranks of the Trappers League. It is the way of the guild to promote greatness in archery through friendly competition, and the quests of our methods can be seen in the vaunted archers of the God's Quiver, many of whom spent their formative years loosing arrows at the guild's practice butts. If you wish to draw a string with the finest archers in Eorzea, look no further than the Archers Guild. Before you can enlist, however, you must gain the approval of the Guildmaster. Once you are ready to proceed, speak with me again, and we can begin seeing about your enrollment. And then I need to go to the markets? Oh my gosh, is that a bow? What kind of monster uses a bow like this? This is huge. How would you even pull a string like that? How would you even bend this bow? What? Course correspondence. Phoebus of the Archers Guild wishes you to deliver a sealed message to the markets. Oh, I'm going there. Hail, adventurers! Might you have a moment? I am in need of a trustworthy soul to deliver a missive to Parnell. You can find her in the shaded bower in the midst of the markets. Why would I not simply go and speak with her myself? Well, as I am sure you have observed, Gridanians have a tendency to be rather... in person they can be, well, a little on the prickly side. The matter is not urgent. Simply hand over the missive the next time you find yourself in the markets. Please, as a favor from one adventurer to another. Alright, I guess I should head out and finish up. Let me just walk in the range here. That's the lesson, kids. Never walk down any shooting range of any kind unless there is a known ceasefire. And even then, be very careful. Oh, this is a level 4 mission. I'll accept that. Ordinarily, in the forest, funguars that inhabit the central shroud are not more than a nuisance. However, we have received reports that vast clouds of the creature's spores have rendered parts of the 12's wood impassable, and ruined crops besides. We periodically cull the funguar population in order to prevent such occurrences, but the creatures have taken to spawning out of season, making it ever more difficult to keep their numbers in check. Though this is indeed a troubling development, the God's Quiver has more pressing concerns than and can ill afford to waste time fighting funguars. If you wish to prove yourself, go to the Central Shroud and exterminate 6 of the pests. Use caution and approach them one at a time, lest your adventuring career be cut disappointingly short. I'll just carry that around until I get a little higher level. You know, I'm starting to see how much this game is like a lot of just walking around and actually adventuring. It seems like outside of there's a big world outside of this, and I can't wait to start exploring more of it. But just got to get through this beginning grind. MMORPGs and their notorious opening grind sessions. And there's a mission I can complete right there. Cool. Artor. Oh, he's the guy who was missing the tools, right. What? I'm terribly busy right now and would think you'd not to bother me. I'm a carpenter of the prestigious Oak Atrium, and I have repairs to... Hand over. Where did I put my... Oh, gods, I take it you're from the guild too, then. What's that? Ideal sent you? With my tools? Yes, I was actually just about to go and, this is so embarrassing. My apologies, it's just, I've been so focused on the task at hand. You know, it's a miracle this amphitheater even survived the calamity. It was the Carpenters Guild that saved it, moving it piece by piece and rebuilding it. When I saw what they had done for Gridania, I knew what I wanted to be, but gods, when they told me my first task was to come here. Anyway, thank you for bringing me my tools. You are new to the Oak Atrium too, right? Well, let's both work hard for the good of the guild, eh? Oh, and may the elementals watch over you and keep you safe. Alright, here's the market finally. Greetings, sir. Might you be looking to secure the services of a retainer? What's this? A missive from Phoebus. Phoebus, you say? Whatever could it be about? Let me see now. She wants to know about the available stock of potions at the markets. Hardly a matter that warrants a letter, much less the hiring of a courier. Why could she not ask the question in person? I sense that adventurers from beyond our borders find Gridanians somewhat difficult to deal with. Are we truly so devoid of warmth? If we mistrust outsiders, it is only because so many of them have brought chaos to the Twelve's Wood, and such sins as theirs are not soon forgotten. Yet, I suppose we might endeavor to be a little less cold. I'm seeing more and more yokai watch summons. Are they summons or like pets? I want one. There's Parsemontret. By what right does a fledgling adventurer presume to address Parsemontret, master of the markets? Do you think you can stroll in here bold as you please and demand my hard-earned knowledge? Pah! A merchant does not for naught, especially when dealing with would-be heroes. If, on the other hand, you had some tasty morsel to curry my favor, then I might reconsider your request. Come now, this whole encounter reeks of Mewin's handiwork, and more specifically of her baking. Don't look so surprised, son. I smelled that eel pie of yours a mile away. Hand it over. Sure thing. That flaky crust. Just divine. Very well, I am a man of my word. Pay close attention, for I shall only explain this once. The aspiring adventurer need look no further than the Rosewood and Ebony stalls. Both are but a short stroll from where we stand. If you mean to do battle, you'd best be prepared with a quality set of weapons and armor. Such goods are the province of the Rosewood stalls, directly south of here. You will be pleased to learn that the merchants of Gridania are exceedingly particular when it comes to craftsmanship, so you needn't fear defective straps and the like. If it is potions and paraphernalia you seek, head north to the Ebony stalls. The shelves are lavishly stocked by widely traveled Uldon merchants, and I may truly say that I have seen things amongst their myriad of wares that I scarce knew existed. Do you follow me thus far? The first step in any purchase is to select the stalls that meet your needs. Then you may concern yourself with price and profit. There's little more I can teach you with mere words. Go, peruse the stalls, and see for yourself what wares they offer. There's no substitute for first-hand experience, after all, and I am wary of talking. Unless you have another eel pie? I really want to try some of that eel pie now. The conquering hero returns. You have completed my little tasks, I trust? The 3 locations you visited will feature prominently in your life as an adventurer. It is best you grow familiar with them as soon as possible. And you took the time to listen to the woes of the citizenry? I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to lend your talents to one and all, no matter how trivial the matter may seem. I understand. I am thankful that you are an obliging sort, Ira. It is adventurers like you who will win the hearts of the locals and pave the way for those who follow. I pray Gridania can rely on your aid in its struggles to come. That will be a good place to end this campaign here. Or end this, not this campaign, I still got D&D on the mind. I would like to say thank you all for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like, and I will be expecting to do more of this soon. And I would like to see you again next time. So, until then, this is K-Sawk signing out, and I will see you later, everybody. Bye!